My name is Kristin Arnold, and many of you know me as a certified speaking professional around the topics of teamwork, collaboration, critical thinking, and problem solving. Many of you also know that I am a high-stakes meeting facilitator. For those really important meetings that you can't afford to mess up, having a facilitator guide the process is a wise investment indeed. Now you take those two skills, giving a speech and facilitating a meeting, and you smush them together, and that's what I'm calling a main stage conversation. My term, I came up with it, and it is a large group conversation that engages and involves and inspires the audience to take action around something that is very important to that organization. Main stage conversation. Now, you might be going, Kristin, what does something like that look like? Because it's new, it's different. Nobody's doing something like this. Well, unfortunately, this is my problem. I have a conundrum. My clients won't release the video because we're talking about something that's strategic and important and is proprietary. They don't want to blast it all over YouTube. Well, if you take a look at my demo video, I just did a new demo video and there's a couple of snippets in it, but it really doesn't give you a great idea. So instead of doing that, I'm going to walk you through a real life main stage conversation. I won't be able to show video, but I can explain it to you. So hopefully you can get a sense for this new kind of model that I'm using in conventions and conferences. So I had a client who called me up and they said, Kristin, I want one of those new things and that main stage conversation, and the topic is around game-changing innovation. Ooh, isn't that cool? Game-changing innovation. Sounds exciting. Even sounds kind of sexy, doesn't it? And when I talked to the leadership team about what game-changing innovation was, they were able to kind of articulate it at the 30,000-foot view. But as we started talking about what it meant throughout the organization, it started to crumble, fall apart, actually. And so fortunately, I was able to meet with the leadership team, and we were able to spend some time getting crystal clear about what they meant, game-changing innovation, and what behaviors they were looking for, what their expectations were as the organization deployed this strategy throughout the organization. And what was really cool about this is I was able to capture brilliant moments of the leadership team talking about game-changing innovation on video, and I was able to use those video snippets in the main stage conversation. Yes, it worked brilliantly. The other thing that we did is we identified some stars, some people in the organization that the leadership team said, these people are doing what it is that we're thinking game-changing innovation is. So I interviewed those people and I got their permission, if they were interested, to be part of the main stage conversation. Some said yes, some said no, but we were able to bring that richness about how do you deploy this idea on a day-to-day basis. Went over fabulous. The other technique that I used in this particular main stage conversation, and I wrote a book called Boring to Bravo, Proven Presentation Techniques to Engage, Involve, and Inspire Your Audiences to Action, with over 99 techniques. And I use those in these game-changing, in these main stage conversations. So this particular one, I also used a specific technique called the man or the woman on the street, because I knew that everyone walking into that room was just as confused as I was about what game-changing innovation was. So check this out. Game-changing innovation as a strategy.
Wow. Game-changing innovation as a strategy.
So Juan, how would you define game-changing innovation?
A game-changing innovation?
Yeah.
Just something that changes the rules of the game, I guess. Something that breaks away with the patterns that are set in place.
I am Lloyd.
Hi, Lloyd. Hey, what do you think about a company embarking on a game-changing innovation strategy? Game-changing innovation, what do you think?
I'm lost.
Oh, okay, fair enough. How would you define game-changing innovation?
I define it by 3 companies: Intel, Apple and Southwest Airlines. Well, if it's game changing, mean that it's something that's completely different, like the iPhone. So that is a game changing innovation. So everybody else has to kind of do something different, scrap whatever they were doing, and try to come up with something that's going to meet that.
So we started with a bunch of random interviews, and it was hysterical. People were just dying. It got people immediately engaged in the topic. And it was fair game that we could define what game-changing innovation was and how we were going to deploy it in the organization. So it's not a presentation. It's not a speech. It's got a lot of content to it. I've been in business for 20 years facilitating strategic planning, business planning, marketing sessions, teamwork and collaboration, projects. There's a lot of content, and there's a lot of engagement and interaction. You take the two of those together, and something amazing, something brilliant happens. It's unplugged, and it's unscripted, and it's unbelievably fabulous. In fact, these sessions are often cited as the most popular and in the convention or the conference. Here's the trick. You have to be able to take a risk. This is a little different. It's not your standard presentation. It's a little different. And so if you want to dare to be different, if you want to show a new and compelling format to your attendees, if you want them really to be engaged and inspired to deliver a specific outcome, then this is the format for you. If you're interested in a MainStage conversation, give me a holler. You can find me at www.extraordinaryteam.com. This is Kristin Arnold, and I thank you for watching this video.